around the league on Monday. Looking first at the
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Tanner Roark will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So stepping in, Michael Brantley, and we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late. Just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. 1 down.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 2.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. His career line against Roark up until this point. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Bregman, originally from the state of New Mexico, is the leading vote getter at third base in all-star balloting coming into today, so it looks very likely at least that he'll be on the squad, if not starting.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Hit to first. Shaw gloves it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
So coming to the plate, Jose Altuve. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. And it's 1-2. Now here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Austin Pruitt, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Brantley going back. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
One pitch, one swing to the back, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matt, they're looking to get a lot more out of Travis Shaw. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they get put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. And he'll make it into third base as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Springer looking up. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Stepping up now, Travis Shaw, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Altuve has it. Onto the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, 0-1. Strike 2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Fisher. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
That is it. The center fielder, number 4.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
George Springer the next to hit. Little chopper back to the mound. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
That is it. The first baseman, number 10, Urquidy.
So coming to the plate, Yuli Gurriel, and we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
0-1.
Gurriel tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Three and one now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
The 3-1 pitch.
Hurry! I can't move.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting seventh, the catcher.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Stepping in now, Reese McGuire. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Biggio. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Here comes the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Springer to the track, to the wall, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Derek Fisher the next to bat.
The left fielder.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now the 1-0. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jays add 1 more on the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Jays. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Into the box now, Josh Reddick. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. On to first, and it's a quick 2 as Reddick bounces into a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Standing in, Garrett Stubbs, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-0 on the way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping in for the Jays, Bo Bichette. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And it's gone as they add still another.
Nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The third baseman.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Guerrero, a Canadian native, he's a second-year big leaguer. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton digging in next. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit softly down the line at first. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Yeah, that last at bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
2 out, nobody on. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Jays add 1 more on the solo home run. We played 3 full. Jays out in front here, 4-zip. All set for the start of the 4th, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
The 1-1.
No, that's down.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Hit to short. Bichette's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the pitch. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Liner towards second. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Astros hit is going to be for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, Yordan Alvarez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And it's fouled away. Altuve at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the inning now, and next the dangerous power threat, Travis Shaw.
Travis Shaw.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And there's ball 1. Shaw connects. This is sent to deep right field. Back goes Reddick. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run there for Travis Shaw, number 14 on the season, and the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Rendell Gritchick stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Line hard to center field. Springer is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 10.
Striding into the box, Reese McGuire. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
To the plate now, Kevin Biggio. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Jose Urquidy answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Urquidy.
Standing in now, Derek Fisher. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. Six runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. There is Altuve. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Blue Jays on top, 6-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
The center fielder.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
George Springer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. So a ringing double here to kick off inning number 5. And as you can see on the graphic, his total currently leads this Astros ball club. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And that's the first out.
The bat, number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1's the count.
A 1 pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
So here's Josh Reddick.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Astros leave 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading up for
Back to the top of the order now. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Hit in the air out to right. On the move is Reddick. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
He doubled up on the heater right there. The first one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get ahead.
Now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A runner at second, nobody out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Number 2, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Brantley. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
Next will be the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
That's
1-1 a fastball high. 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. And it's a full count. 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Back up the middle. And a fine play there up the middle may have saved a run as the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Now at the plate, Garrett Stubbs. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the third baseline. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Striding in once again, Michael Brantley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1 is a slider that misses below the zone.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. First delivery to him on the way. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 1 for 2 in this one. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Grichuk retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in a big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
No one out with a runner at second. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0.
Ball, that's out.
And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
At the plate now, Reese McGuire.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And that's the second out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the second baseman,
Cavan Biggio will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Too low, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Derek Fisher would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out here and a runner at second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And the 3-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
So now to the plate, Derek Fisher. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Astros nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings in George Springer.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now the pitch.
Nope.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2. And that is off the first base bag. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Here's Yuli Gurriel, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's set, and the pitch. This is popped up. Shaw is there, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping into the box, Josh Reddick. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Astros nothing. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Bo Bichette. Already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. The 2-2 rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball, as that keeps things at 2-2. Now the pitch. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, D-Roll. That's one of those. It's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Reddick is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Settling in now, Adam Eaton. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped him up. Bregman over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. From the stretch.
Ball in.
2 out with the man at first. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1. From the stretch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
He's going.
Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Next up for the Astros, Garrett Stubbs. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And that's in there for strike one.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lifted the other way to left center. Eaton on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Up next for the Astros, the left fielder.
Here's Michael Brantley. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
At the ball.
And he lays off there, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and a strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Hit back up the middle. Reined in. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Alex Bregman.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Altuve.
Digging in, Jose Altuve. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. He won't have a play, and this should finally get him on the board. Bregman rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. And the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Astros 1. Next to bat for Toronto, Lourdes Gurriel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Lourdes Gurriel.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Ready now, Randall Grichuk. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Here's George Springer starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Number 10, Gurriel.
So striding in, Yuli Gurriel. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Another full count pitch home. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Here's Carlos Correa now. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the 9th inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the 9th inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's the ball.
Ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. 2-0 now.
Good hitters count now, and what we were talking about continues to show itself. He's doing everything he can to keep fighting out there on the mound, but at some point you just start to hit the wall.
2-1 to count. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Bullet back up the middle. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
Digging in and looking for more, Garrett Stubbs. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Toronto Blue Jays launched 6 home runs as a team in the ballgame. Tanner Roark wins his 3rd of the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Austin Pruitt permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
For the Astros, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.